Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you what I got during the Sephora sale. My order came in two parts, so I had to wait until it was all in to be able to do this video. Also, can we just give a shout out to the congratulations balloon that my friend Lily got me. She's one of my best friends, and when I hit 2K, she sent the huge like 2K that you guys had seen on this side for a while. Those gave its last breath, and then like my friend Maria was like, oh, but if you get a straw and you can reinflate them. My lungs don't have that kind of power. Those babies were huge. But the congratulation balloon must have been blown by Jesus Christ himself, because it has not lost a single nothing. It looks exactly the way it looked like when it arrived, and it will stay there forever. I'm not taking it down until it deflates. I digress. Let's get to the Sephora order because I know we're all excited. Okay, I've had way too much coffee already. So the first thing I picked up was the Tower 28 SOS Intensive Rescue Serum. I've been wanting to try this ever since I fell in love with their SOS spray. I didn't pick up the spray because I actually hauled the giant refill bottle from them during Black Friday last year. So I still have about half of that bottle left, and I've just been refilling the first, like, I think a 16-ounce bottle that I got. So I wanted to try the serum, and so I picked it up. Okay, moving right along, I did pick up, because everybody gets 30% off of the Sephora brand. So I've been having a lot of tension in my jaw due to stress from work. For those of you who don't know, I don't do YouTube full-time. I actually have a full-time job apart from this. So this is like my hobby. And so I picked up some gua sha tools for my face to help relieve some of that tension in my jaw and around, like, you know, my eyes and stuff like that. So I picked up the Rose Quartz Facial Gua Sha tool, and I got this. It was such a good deal. Like, it was already inexpensive, and I got 30% off of that. And then I also picked up the Yellow Jade Eye Massager set. I'm not a super big fan of this color for these stones. Yellow is not really, me and yellow don't really vibe, but they were such a good deal that I couldn't pass it up. Like, I can get over the color, you know what I mean? It's not that serious. Okay. Next thing I picked up, which you guys knew I was going to pick up, was another one of the Necessaire deodorant gels. I like the eucalyptus scent. They also have one that's like fragrance free, but I happen to like the eucalyptus smell. It's very like relaxing and soothing for me. And I'm halfway through my bottle, so I needed to pick one up during the sale just to replenish, to hold me off for the sale at the end of the year, because this savings event sale happens like twice a year, in spring and in the fall season. Okay, the next thing I picked up was the Merit Bronze Balm in Clay. I have been wanting to try this ever since it launched, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I was a little bit surprised at how big the stick was. So, you know, the pictures can be deceiving. The stick is pretty like sturdy. You get 0.44 ounces in this, and I don't know, for some reason, like in the pictures, this looked much smaller than what it is, you know, in person. But the packaging is gorgeous. It's that gold Merit. Love it. It is a plastic casing, in case you guys were wondering. I will obviously be swatching all of this stuff for you guys as we use it, which is coming up in the second part of this video, just FYI. You know what? Let's just swatch it now. We're not going to be able to wait. Let's do it. Okay. Well, nice packaging. Okay, you get like a plastic protector. Love that. Let's take it off. All right. And then I got clay because I haven't gotten any sun. So I am pretty pale, and you guys know I like a subtle bronze. So this seems great. A great color for my skin tone. Okay. Next, I got the Merit 1990 lipstick. If you guys have been watching the last couple videos I've posted online, I have been dying to get this lipstick. It has been in my basket forever, but I wanted to own Baby, Slip, and 1990. And I gotta test other things, so your girl's gotta scatter things out, you know? So I'm so glad I was able to get 1990. For those of you who are not familiar with Merit, they are a clean beauty brand, and this is the casing of their lipsticks. I think it's very chic, very cute. It's weighty, you know, it doesn't feel cheap. And so here is 1990. 1990, like from the swatches I get online, it reminds me of like a brown, grungy type of cool toned brown, which I personally love. So here is 1990. I'm gonna make it just a little bit darker, and that's what I love about these Merit lipsticks. You can actually build it up to be as dark as you want, and they're super moisturizing. So this is about where I would take it. It is a very cool toned brown, and if we're gonna compare it to Slip, it is much darker than Slip, because Slip is actually like a nudie brown. And I'm pulling it out because I have it right here. Actually, this is Baby. Here we go. This is Slip. Slip is much lighter in tone. It has more of a beigey undertone than a dark brown undertone. So here's Slip. And so out of their entire lipstick collection, which I will eventually own one day, I'm just warning you guys right now, like fashion is gonna be the next one I get. I'm gonna own every single one of these lipsticks because I use them that much and I love them that much. Okay, they're not drying or anything, so I love it. Okay, the next thing I picked up was the Westman Atelier Bone Brow Defining Pencil in the color Bark. So out of all the swatches, I felt like this one was the closest to my skin tone. And true to Westman Atelier packaging, very luxurious. But I have been wanting to try this since it launched. But you know, it's pricey. So you get a dry spoolie on one end. And that's just so that when you use the pencil to define your brows, you can actually comb it. So the pencil itself is like a waxy kind of pencil. And my experience with these type of pencils is that upon application, because they're waxy, they do have some grit to it. So hold on, I'm just trying to get you guys a good swatch. It has some grit to it, so it kind of allows a small hold, like, you know, a very light hold to the brows. So here we have a swatch of Bark, and as you can see, the swatch even looks like I did brush strokes because of the actual shape of the pencil. So got that. And it is stiff, and it has that typical, like, you know, kind of waxy feel. It's a little bit on the drier side, so do keep that in mind. But we'll see how it applies because I've never used it. Next, I picked up a petite version of the Westman Atelier Petite Lit Up Stick in Lit. And this is an iridescent color. And then on the side, you get a picture of it. I got the mini size because I still have the full size version of Petal that I hauled in the Petal edition gift set. So because these don't last, like the longevity of this is 18 months, and highlighter is not something I use a lot, so I know that that stick is gonna last me quite some time. So I want to be able to use it up before it gets old because this is pretty pricey. Here is what it looks like. So it's the exact same packaging of its full-size sister, a matte black, and then this is not magnetic like the bigger ones, so just do keep that in mind. Here's what the bullet looks like. And then let me swatch it. This is one of the most beautiful opalescent, like iridescent shades. And I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick it up, but do you see that? I think that she did a phenomenal job with these lid sticks. You can really see them on the skin, yet it looks natural. So a lot of the times what I find with this particular shade is iridescent, white, opalescent kind of clear shades. A lot of the times you can't see it on the skin. And as you can see from my swatch, that looks really nice. You can see that on the skin. It's subtle yet beautiful. And I think it would look beautiful on all skin tones. And I think that those of you with deeper skin tones, I think that this will actually show up even more. So if you have a deeper skin tone than I, please leave a comment down below if you've tried this, because I'm curious to know. The next thing I picked up was the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks blush stick in Poppette. I have had my eye on this for about a year now. But again, because I had the Petal set and I wanted that one, I was in between getting the Petal blush and Poppette, and then when the Petal edition gift set came out, I was like, okay, I think I'm just gonna go with that. So I held off on getting another blush, but I've actually used that Petal blush so much that I was like, okay, I know that I'm gonna use this. So I picked up this really bright shade, and this is a cool tone stone gray, the packaging, and it is this really bright pink shade. Now here's my only issue. These are magnetic, like all of the full-size versions are have magnetic tops, but this one, I guess there's like, it didn't like go down all the way, like it's twisted all the way down, but like it sticks up a little bit still because it's new, and so I got a stain on the top and it's dented right there. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, I'm not gonna return it, but still, like, this is a pretty penny. I expect perfection. Okay, let me swatch this on this side. This is a very bright blush, but I've actually seen this on many different skin tones. It looks beautiful on everyone, but it actually shears out and blends out really nicely. You actually have the capacity to make this super opaque or make this light and beautiful. So we're gonna see if I can attempt that, okay? The following item I picked up was the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick in Biscuit. So I purchased a lot of Westman Atelier stuff because I am new to the brand, so I only have like a couple of things from them, and so this is pretty pricey, and I was definitely gonna wait for the Sephora sale to pick this up because my bank account's crying, okay? Crying. So the contour sticks are also a matte black, and Biscuit was the one that looked like closest to my skin tone. Again, this stick had the same problem as Poppette. You can see it's kind of like lifted in the tube. I don't know if it's extra product or not, and then it kind of, I got a stain on the top. Yeah, not really happy about that. Okay, I'm gonna swatch this on this side. So here is Biscuit. So because this is like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Biscuit on one side and then the Merit one on the other, just so that we can see the difference between the two. They are definitely different in tone completely, and you can see it from the swatch. So here's the Biscuit from Westman Atelier, and here is, right here, here is the Merit one. So they're side by side, very different in tone. The next thing I picked up was the Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation Stick in Atelier 2. You guys know I like the complexion drops, but I wanted something more suitable for the hot season, and I heard that the foundation stick, which is in this beautiful like pale pink matte packaging, is actually less emollient than the complexion drops. So let me swatch this as well. So here is a swatch of the foundation shade I picked up. And right off the bat, it is moisturizing, but it is much more, I think it's gonna be much more friendly for my skin tone. Okay, so I'm gonna be applying that, and then I had to pick up one of the iPods, and the one that I went with was Le Nu. I only know how to pronounce that because I've heard people say it 1,000 times, but I'm gonna be quite frank. Like, when I read this, because I'm a savage and I don't know French, I read Le Nuts. So we're gonna leave it there. We're not gonna dive into that. So I wanted to let you know that you're not alone. Like, if you saw this online and that's what you read in your mind because you don't know a lick of French, Le Nuts is what went through my mind. Definitely not Le Nu. Yeah, no. Okay. So it comes, I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. It comes with this sleeve. And it slides out. I don't know why my camera's having such a hard time. And then it has like this top piece that you pull out, and it's like a sleeve. And in here, it has the little sleeve you can put the iPod in. It's like a little canvas bag, like so. And then you get your little iPods on the inside. Now, I have seen these again 1,000 times. These are not new. These are magnetic, so this is what they look like. They are magnetic, and I'm just gonna say I was a little surprised at how much nicer these look in person. Like, guys, this is some serious luxury packaging. Like, I'm talking about, this is up there with like Chanel and, you know, Dior. Like, this is some nice packaging. I'm not even gonna lie. You don't, obviously, you know, you're paying luxury, you're paying for it, you know what I mean? But I was just shocked at how nice and substantial these are. Like, they're very sturdy, and when you open them, they have like a locking, so they click shut. And then here we have the first shade, which is Vin Rouge, which is like a reddish burgundy, and obviously that was one of my favorite shades. And then you have Noir in this gold packaging, which is like the black, which I'm definitely going to be using this as eyeliner. And then you have Champagne. This one I was actually, this is actually the color I was drawn to the most. It's like a pink iridescent champagne. I don't know what's going on with my phone. There we go. I mean, my camera. So we're gonna try these out and see how they wear throughout the day, as well as the foundation. So check out my next video where I'm gonna be trying all of this stuff on, and we're gonna do a wear test to see how these products hold up. All right, that's it. That is everything that I picked up from the Sephora sale. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.